All right, let's discuss about Nico Jackson this summer. Just within 24 hours, I mean 48 hours ago, Nico Jackson becomes the hottest prospect in the transfer market. With different teams, calling for Nico Jackson, the likes of Napoli. Remember, Napoli is still, in the market in search of a top striker that can replace injured Romelu Lukaku. And also, Arsenal had an internal discussion about Nico Jackson in the replacement of Kai Havertz. And the likes of Aston Villa, Unai Emery is making Nico Jackson his top priority this summer, but they don't really have that liquid cash, the cash at hand to pay for Nico Jackson. Remember, Chelsea valued this young man around 60 million pounds, and Aston Villa don't have such amounts to pay for Nico Jackson, but Aston Villa really wants him, at least unknown, with an obligation to buy. But Chelsea says yes. If really you want Nico Jackson on loan, you have to pay certain amounts. And Chelsea valued his loan deal around 10 million pounds. That is to tell you how Chelsea valued this young man, Nico Jackson, in Stamford Bridge. And currently now, Nico Jackson is the hottest prospect in the transfer market right now. Even Bayern Munich called to make an inquiry in the last 48 hours. They called to make inquiry about Nico Jackson. Imagine the teams like Bayern Munich coming for Nico Jackson, teams like Aston Villa, Napoli, even Arsenal discussing Nico Jackson internally. That is to tell you that yes, Nico Jackson was one of the best striker right now that remains in the transfer market. There's nothing you won't tell me who else remains in the transfer market that is better than Nicolas Jackson. Nobody. Newcastle also made an inquiry for Nico Jackson. They called Chelsea for Nico Jackson because they want somebody that can stand in the absence of Alexander Isak, as they still expect another bid from Liverpool for their star man Alexander Isak this summer. Let's see how it goes about Nico Jackson. Chelsea is really cashing out on their players. The likes of Christopher Nkunku is still waiting. The likes of Conor Chukwuemeka is about to join Borussia Dortmund. Renato Vega going to Villarreal. Many of them, going to different places. Chelsea is really doing well and marketing their players very, very well in this transfer window. What do you think about Nico Jackson, linked to Newcastle, Aston Villa, Bayern Munich? Where do you think Nico Jackson will be best fit in this